Hey credit warriors, Credit Shifu here, and in this video we are going to be talking about why I still keep the Chase Sapphire Reserve. I have considered cancelling it. My renewal date was in October, so I have paid the annual fee for next year, and I decided to keep it in the end at least for another year. I'm going to talk about why, but first of all, let's talk about the Sapphire Reserve itself. Obviously, it came out in 2016 with a 100,000 point sign-up offer. Everyone really liked that. It was considered the credit card of the year. There's a big buzz around it, kind of piqued the interest into premium credit cards. It forced American Express to update the Platinum and make it better. So that was very, very positive for the whole industry, for consumers, I would say. Maybe not so good for the banks because they spend a lot more money on credit card rewards, but whatever, it's great for us. I'll give you some key features first of the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So it earns 3x UR points on travel and dining. Those are its two award categories. It gives you Priority Pass Select access with 2 guests, and it includes restaurants. American Express has got rid of restaurants in their Priority Pass plan that they provide, but this one includes restaurants. TSA PreCheck and Global Entry Credit, okay, every 4 years. A $300 travel credit. There are 13 transfer partners, 10 are airlines and 3 are hotels. The points are worth 1.5 cents per point through the travel portal, and this is quite crucial, so remember that point. And it also gives you National Car Rental Emerald Club status. Now, those are sort of the key features of it. There are some other features, but those are the ones that are important to me, okay? Because remember, this is just a video about why I'm keeping it and not canceling it. It's not a full review. We do have a full review on our channel. If you're interested, you can check that out as well. Okay, now let's look at the arguments for canceling the card. First of all is the Amex Gold, which has 4x on dining now. Okay, that came in at the end of 2018. It was updated. It used to be just US restaurants. Now it's restaurants worldwide. So there's really no reason to use the Chase Sapphire Reserve at a restaurant unless for some reason it doesn't accept Amex. That's really the only reason. Otherwise, 4x versus 3x, okay? The points, Chase and Amex points are both worth about 2 cents per point when redeemed through transfer partners. So basically it's a no-brainer. The only reason to keep it from that point of view is if certain restaurants don't accept Amex, you want a Visa card for that, okay? Then another argument to cancel is the Amex Platinum gives you 5 points per dollar on air tickets versus 3 points per dollar on the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So if you have the Amex Platinum as well, it's really a no-brainer to book air tickets with that rather than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And then also I now have the Inc. Business Preferred, which gives me 3x on travel up to $150,000 per year. Now, I'm not going to spend $150,000 even on the card, let alone in the bonus category. So I'm fine, right? I'm going to be getting 3x on all travel I book using the Inc. Preferred. So a lot of the travel I book, each year, I can book it with a business card because a lot of it is business travel. So that makes it even smaller, the amount of travel I would book with the Chase Sapphire Reserve. And I'm getting the exact same amount of points from the Chase Sapphire Preferred. They can even be transferred to the Reserve or to another Ultimate Rewards Chase card. So I'm getting the same deal from the Inc. Business Preferred. Then another reason to cancel or to downgrade would be that the Sapphire Preferred, which is the next card down in the sort of ladder on Chase, it only has a $95 annual fee, but you get all the same transfer partners. If I'm not earning points through the Sapphire Reserve because Amex is getting me better rates and all that kind of stuff, I'm probably earning my points from the Chase Freedom using the 5% rotating categories and then transferring them to Reserve. Well, I could just downgrade to the Preferred and then use all the same transfer partners with the Preferred anyway. So, no real reason to have the Reserve. And then my final argument to, canceling this card, and if I canceled, I would be switching my premium card to the Amex Platinum. Okay, I'd be canceling the Reserve and getting the Platinum. The Platinum gives far more extensive lounge access than the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Okay, Reserve is just Priority Pass. The Amex Platinum gives, Centurion lounges, Airspace lounges, Escape lounges, Delta Sky Clubs, Plaza Premium lounges, all this kind of stuff. So, there's definitely an argument there as well. All right, now let's look at the reasons not to cancel. The Sapphire Reserve earns 3 points per dollar on all travel. It's not just air travel. That's hard to get. I know I said I have the Inc. business card. That's also 3x on travel. But for the times when I'm traveling, it's not on business. So I'm not using the business card because the business card is connected to my company's account. So I generally don't use it for any personal stuff. And I'm not doing air travel, so I'm not using the Amex Platinum. There is a little gap where the Reserve would be useful for, taxis, Ubers, trains, that kind of stuff for personal travel. So that's one reason maybe to keep it. It's a Visa, a Visa Infinite card to be precise. So it does have better acceptance, particularly in places like Europe or Asia, where sometimes they don't accept American Express, okay? Not so much common in the US anymore, but in Europe, there are quite a lot of places that don't actually accept American Express. So that's one reason to keep it. Another reason for keeping the Reserve is that 1.5 cents in value that you get through the travel portal. Now, the Chase Sapphire Preferred only gives you 1.25 cents. And I'll give you a little bit of an illustration of how much more value this gets me. So recently I redeemed 108,792 points for 5 nights at this 5-star hotel in Taiwan, the Regent Taipei. And that was at 1.5 cents per point through the travel portal on the Reserve. Now, those points originally came from the sign-up bonus from the Inc. Preferred, but after transferring them to the Reserve, their value increased. And I got a value of $1,631.88 out of that. Say I downgraded to the Preferred, or if I'd used those points through the Inc. travel portal, they're valued only at 1.25 cents per point, so I would have only got $1,359 worth of value. So I ended up being $272 better off by having the Reserve over the Inc. business. So that's pretty cool. I clearly am several $100s better off for having just that extra 0.25 of cent value per point. And now the last thing, the real thing which clinches it, which makes me think, yeah, I'm gonna keep it, is that it has this $300 travel credit, which takes the annual fee from $450 down to effectively $150, because the travel credit is super easy to use. Trains, Ubers, buses, planes, anything. I just spend on them with the card and I get $300 back, okay? So if you live in New York City, 3 subway passes, 3 monthly passes, and you're done, you've spent it, you've got your money back, etc. So really, the effective annual fee is $150, so it's only $55 more than the Preferred, but I told you I was $272 better off than if I'd only had the Preferred on my hotel booking, right? So if you minus the $55 from that, I'm gonna do the math quickly in my head, it's gonna be $217, okay? So basically I'm $217 better off when you minus that $55 more I have to pay. So I'm actually still better off than if I had the Preferred. I'd also like to look at personal value another way as well. I'll show you all the points I've earned on this card through my spending. You can see I don't use it for dining much anymore, but I do use it for quite a bit of travel. And I have earned 14,000, which at 1.5 cents per point would be valued at $223. So we then minus the effective $150 annual fee, which would work out at $73. So if you add those two figures together, the $73 I was up by plus the $272 additional value over just having the Sapphire Preferred or the Inc. Preferred, you can see that I'm $345 up for the year. And I haven't even really used the card very much because most of my spending on it has been replaced with the Amex Gold. But that's just a little bit of calculation to show that I'm still, over $300 up, getting $300 in value out of it, totally offsetting the annual fee and then $300. So there's really no reason for me to cancel the card at the moment, unless I want to just replace it with something and shift that spending off. And until I looked at this, it was sort of on a knife edge as to whether I would keep it or not. But actually, since after kind of doing a dive into the amount of value I'm getting out of it, it's definitely giving me good value. I figured, yeah, I'll keep it for at least another year. And next year, maybe I'll replace it with the Charles Schwab Amex Platinum. But it is a good card. The Sapphire Reserve, it's a strong workhorse card, great for travel, non-air travel, but not so good for dining anymore since the Amex Gold has been released. But if you're looking for sort of entry-level premium credit card, because of that travel credit, so easy to get back, effective annual fee $150 a year, it's really easy. It's not too much of a commitment, to part with that huge annual fee. So if you guys are interested in it, I'll put the link to the Chase Sapphire Reserve below. There's also the Sapphire Preferred I'll put below as well. That has a 60,000 point sign-up bonus, which is a little bit higher than the Reserve's 50,000. It's good for people who have a little bit lower credit score than what's required to apply for the Reserve. And if you get the Preferred, you can always upgrade after a year. Okay, so you get the Preferred, better sign-up bonus, wait a year, and then upgrade to the Reserve and have all the lounge access and all that kind of stuff. So very, very cool. As always, the links are affiliate links. So if you want to see advertiser disclosure, right at the bottom of the description. And we do thank you very much if you use our links. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please leave your comments below. Please subscribe if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.